live on YouTube.
That's fucking
and
hilarious.
here we go. Stand by. We're live. Man, are we happy to be here today. It's the Outcast podcast. We come to you on this last few days before summer kicks off.
Yeah, man. Wait, has
Jet
summer
ski
officially
weather,
kicked
bitches.
Kickoff.
Yeah, that's
Kicked
right.
off?
That's right.
Kickoff?
It's already hot as hell.
It's the
outside.
unofficial kickoff to summer, Memorial Day weekend. Us in Florida, we don't really get too hype about it because it means hurricane season and it means really hot
sucks.
weather.
The water's been very warm. I'm nervous.
But
already been
everywhere
hot.
else in our listening audience, they friggin' love summer. People up north, they finally get to come outside. They get to enjoy the
they
sunshine.
get some
This motherfucker over here choking on the water. Sorry, I had to just point out the Ramo's choking over here. That's
laughing at the
good shit.
people up
Good
north. They
stuff.
come out from
Jackass.
hibernation.
We have a
Yeah.
lot of diversity here on the panel. Let's say hello to the Outcasts. We will start with, how about DJ Tomcat, the
All
white
right, round
white
of
man.
applause.
I'm feeling
What's up,
very
brother?
diverse. I'm feeling very diverse today.
Yeah, I hope you're not too upset as we were reading some of the comments before the show started and someone pointed out on an episode, maybe an episode or two ago, they said Laker Pillow doesn't know what he's talking about.
Ouch.
Well, one,
And
we
you-
don't know that was me.
Well, you wear the Laker Pillow during that
Only
episode.
in that episode. I don't know if that was the episode,
It
was it?
probably you.
Listen, we all know that I know what I'm talking about, so I'm not worried
Yeah.
about it.
I'm
You're a smart
just
guy.
kidding.
You're a smart guy.
I'm confident in your knowledge. He is our white representative, DJ Tomcat. What's up? What's up?
What's up?
We have a very diversified panel. Let's go to our resident Puerto Rican. We have Ramo G, the freaking G. What's up, Ramo? How are you?
I'm doing great, as if we were our own race. But yeah, I guess we are a
What's your
nationality.
favorite dish for Memorial Day weekend? If you're at the G house, the Ramo G household, what are you putting on the grill?
Stop it.
You can't put tacos on the grill, man. What are you talking about? Maybe
Grill
my
the chicken
tortilla.
and then you put it on the burrito.
Oh, yeah, I like it. No,
See.
you
Oh,
idiot.
shit.
I don't know. Probably Memorial Day, probably burgers and stuff.
Burgers.
You do
Burgers and
burgers
dogs.
and all that. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I'm thinking some ribs, maybe.
Yeah, definitely ribs. You got it there. Potato salad. Definitely got to make some arroz con gandules too.
What?
Now, the what?
Yeah.
Hold on,
What'd
wait.
you say, the
What
whole-
did you just say?
Puerto Rican rice. Arroz con
Arroz.
gandules.
White
Yeah.
just can't call it rice.
Because they
Well,
it's a different language.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't think I had to point
Well, I
that
don't mean to be offensive. I was like, damn, it's just rice everywhere, ain't it?
No.
You got like a whole different
I mean,
That's crazy.
yo,
Say
the
it
people
again.
who
Arroz.
Chinese people who
That's
probably
right.
invented rice
Con
call it something
gandules.
different, right?
Okay, hold on. Say
Which is a-
arroz.
con gandules.
Con
It's
gandules?
rice with gandule beans.
Well, what
it's
is
a
that?
special dish that we make.
Well, what
They-
is?
Most people just call it Puerto Rican rice because we're the ones who make
But
it.
even if you're in
Use
Puerto Rico, would you
sofrito.
call it that?
Yeah. That's the name of it. That's what it's called.
So if I'm in Puerto Rico, I guess I better figure the fuck out. and
Yeah,
say it
yeah. Oh,
correctly.
no. Yeah, order that. You're usually 9 times out of 10 in Puerto Rico, you should get some good arroz con gandules.
A friend of mine.
You
Well, I
mumble
want
it.
some
When
now.
you say it,
Shit,
you mumble
damn
it.
it.
How are we
Arroz
ever
con gandules.
Say it with your
Arroz con
chest.
gandules.
Yeah, look it up, man. Don't you got a computer in your lap?
Well, I like trying to learn from you. You're a
right.
resident Puerto Rican.
One
It's
thing I
true.
learned from a
It's
friend of
so
mine. I have a
fancy.
friend.
From the source.
Yeah.
I have a friend who moved to Puerto Rico here recently because he made a bunch of money in crypto, and I guess you can go to Puerto Rico and not have
Tax
to pay
free, yeah.
as much taxes.
Yep.
He sent me
white
a
people are
picture.
figuring that up all day.
Huh.
The first thing he sends me a picture of is he's in the drive-through
Uh-huh.
at Taco Bell, and they serve Coronas at the Taco Bell
Hey.
in the drive-through.
They don't fuck around.
I was
out
like,
there.
they serve alcohol in the drive-through at
Yeah.
the Taco
Hey,
Bell.
remember I
get-
told y'all?
Impressive.
You can get plátanos, totones, you know, the little fried
What?
Oh,
plantains.
here we go again.
You can get those at Burger King
What?
in Puerto Rico.
Platanos totones.
Yeah.
I don't know. Understand what
They're
is that?
fried plantains.
Yeah.
Totones.
It's a special day for Ramo here
It's like a
It
little
is.
banana, but it's
on
fried.
the show
Delicious.
because
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
we do
What?
have a
Yeah.
special theme song for you, Ramo.
He said,
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Oh, I want to
So
hear
it's
it,
a very
please, yes.
special day
I
for
like it.
Ramo.
Yay.
This one is called Se Llama Remo.
Oh.
Is that when you got the boner?
Se llama Remo. Se llama Remo. He took the G off, 'cause that stands for gringo.
Oh, Remo.
Hijo de puta Remo. Se cuenta la G, eso significa gringo.
What'd he say?
He wears a
thing.
crochet eggplant. A crochet eggplant is filled with immortal.
Yeah.
He DJs on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
He DJs on the radio. But never played no salsa, so he is a sucia. DJ Ramo. DJ Ramo.
You guys are idiots.
DJ Ramo. DJ Ramo. Say I'm a Ramo.
Hey,
Hey, that's a hit.
man, I like that song, man.
That's fucking awesome, dude. I love it. That's hilarious.
DJ
Look at that.
Ramo.
So much love.
You got your
so
own
much
theme
love.
song.
I
Look
might-
at that.
Send it to me. I want to make it my phone my phone
Your
my
ringtone.
ringtone. Yeah, that's it.
We also have no song from
That's great.
no song from Memphis this week, but
Oh.
Man, that's
maybe
okay.
next week you'll have your own jingle.
Well, I appreciate it.
Welcome to the show. We have all the Outcasts here. We have lots of stories we're gonna get to. What's the name of that song again? Because
Say,
I'm gonna be,
it says my name is
Say
Rainbow.
Yamo. Say Yamo Ramo.
Say I'm Ramo.
It's a great song.
We are all learning Spanish today.
That's classic, man.
Let's get into our first topic that has been brought to my attention. There is a viral video out there
All you guys do is get high and talk shit, man.
of a
Yeah, I know, right? That's
pregnant
all we
woman.
do.
There is a pregnant New York nurse.
Okay,
She's in hiding, I guess,
she should be.
after she was on
a
trying
lot
to
of
get
places
on
to hide in New York. Sorry.
one of those city bikes. She's trying to get on one of these city bikes, and I guess there was an incident that went viral. Have you guys seen the footage?
I have seen the footage.
I saw it.
I haven't seen it, but let's roll the tape.
Let's roll that
okay,
sweet bean
roll it.
footage.
This is a viral video.
Please help me.
Not your bike.
Please help me.
It's not your bike.
Please help me. Help. Please get off me.
She doesn't look like she's in danger.
She's pregnant though,
So everybody's standing around like, what are you doing?
and she is definitely kind of overreacting, maybe. But I mean, if you
Kinda.
were if you felt like somebody was trying to take it from you, I guess maybe you would be yelling. I have a hard time. Like,
My dude, stop. No. My dude, stop.
everybody has said it comes down to who has the receipts for this. Memphis says that they've found that the kids had the receipts.
Yep.
The lawyers for her lawyers say she had the receipts, but it does. It comes down to who has the receipts. But they said that they pushed that bike back into the dock while they were like doing the thing, like they were wrestling for it. The bike went back in the dock and it relocked again. So at that point, new owner, right? So
Well-
she may have taken it out. I'm not saying she may have taken it out, or he took it out, right? And then while they were struggling for it, apparently it went back in the dock and then like was locked again.
So he
That's what
probably
they were
had
saying,
it
I don't
pulled
know.
out because, according to what I saw, his sister and him came out with a receipt that he had previously had the bike.
Yeah,
So
whoever,
he had always
their
had the bike.
timestamp. Their time.
Yeah.
So maybe,
So yes.
so maybe it was a misunderstanding. Maybe he did have the receipts for the bike, and when she came up and they started fighting over it, maybe it did go back into the.
Well, they just put
I
just
don't know.
put it
Hard
out
to tell.
there. They just
Hard
put
to
it
tell
out
from
today.
that video.
When they put his receipts out that he's had the bike, they put that out today.
Well, if he has receipts that he bought the bike and she doesn't, then he's right. If she has the receipts, then she's right. I mean, I don't see that it could be any harder than that.
I think all that is kind of overlooking the real problem at hand.
What
I
is
was
that?
gonna get
What's
to
going
that.
on in the video?
What?
I'm gonna get on.
And she's screaming and yelling for help like she's being attacked by a black man in America.
Exactly.
So can the police please come help? Help! Because
Right.
I'm being attacked.
Right.
Well, nobody attacking
And
you.
that's
bitch.
why she's
Actually,
hiding right
you're
now,
probably
Ramo.
in the wrong.
She's
Like,
and
hiding
not only
now.
that, in
no, but
addition to
the fact that people think they can get away with that shit is wrong. She needs to be in jail.
What if it was a bunch of white dudes trying to steal the bike? You don't think she would have did
it
that?
should-
You can't make that
no.
assumption.
no,
No.
we can totally make that assumption because we can
No.
always go to
That's
the
a
lady.
big leap.
Hold on, no, it's not a leap because did we not just have a couple summers ago where that
No,
white lady
that
in New
doesn't
York
happen.
City called the cops on a man that was watching birds? That happened. That's not a leap, TK. That's a reality. That's a fact.
She may be
White-
a Karen,
listen,
but
no,
allow
no,
me.
not a
She was
maybe.
pregnant. So, I mean,
So,
wouldn't
I
you
don't
just
get-
be like,
Who gives a
take
shit
the
if she's
bike, you're
if she's
preggers, you're crazy, whatever,
No,
take it.
fuck that. No. Fuck
Would you have
that.
fought her for the bike, Ramo?
If I paid for that
Me
motherfucker?
personally, I would have, but I'm not a teenager that prepaid for it and is trying to go somewhere with a group of friends. Obviously, like
Yeah.
unfortunately for her, like you weren't there in time to get the bike. Like
How do you
he
know
could have
that?
been? He could have been a super cool dude. Okay, because they said they have the receipts. He could have been a super cool.
But we
dude
don't
and be
know
like,
if
"Here,
they did. I
You're
don't-
pregnant.
No,
take
we
the
do
bike."
know.
No,
Wait,
I don't.
wait.
I don't know. You said that. I did not verify that. And yet last week you said Laura Ingraham got fired from Fox. She did not get fired from
Uh-oh.
Fox.
Boom.
I didn't
Yeah, no,
see
I
it
saw
on
that.
anything else. And so that was bad information. So you
Actually,
have to verify
I sent it to y'all before we started the
She
show.
did not get fired.
I ain't talking about fuck Lorraine. I'm talking
I'm
about
just saying, you have to
but who
verify. I have
cares,
to
dude?
verify that.
They all fucking
you
lie
can't
on
call,
that
well, you can't
station
call me
any
out
goddamn
on
way.
something like
Who
that.
cares?
That one time I
Watch the video I showed you. That's going to be number 3 thing that you know they fucking lied about. You're going to see it. And
Well,
if
what?
you don't
What'd they lie about?
understand by now,
Well, what?
okay,
You
There
are
was
race baiting, Ramo.
I'm race bait. Okay, no, this has nothing to do with race.
That's what
That
I
was-
said.
There was a
That's what I
I'm,
said.
not I'm talking about what I'm talking about now, jackass.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
The show that I watched was about some kind of senator or congressman that got killed in D.C., Washington D.C.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, it ended up happening that he probably got robbed or something like that. Like they really haven't figured it out. Well, your freaking news source, like,
What
pretty
news
much
source?
sold it.
What news
Fox
source?
News,
What are you
Fox News.
talking about?
Them
Play that
and
clip.
and the people, they sold it like they totally.
What are you even
freaking-
talking about, Fox News?
Oh my God! Will you shut the fuck up and listen?
I'm
Or
not
no? Are
talking
you not
about
gonna
Fox
shut up?
News.
That's who you
Go
listen
ahead.
to, though, dude. Yeah. But it was a show. I'm telling you, and these people were actually they sued their private investigator and all that because they went on Fox News and they like totally fabricated an entire
Okay.
story about this whole thing.
So
on this
you're
person.
going. Look, all
And
I
it's
said
like,
was
look,
I need to
there's a
verify
law,
that
not through
that
Fox News. You don't.
I don't get. Like
Okay,
I've already
good,
told you,
good.
that's what that clip was
what I
about.
just saying. That's just what I was saying.
Did
then,
Gentry?
okay.
Gentry got the story. Did Gentry get the story from Fox News?
I hope not.
I don't know. Did he? Probably.
I
not.
got the story from
The
right
New
here.
York Post is usually
Mirror.
Another
I got
This
it
is
from
bad.
Mirror out of the UK.
Okay,
So
that's
this is, out of
that-
the
aren't they
United
owned
Kingdom.
by Rupert Murdoch, like the New York Post?
Look, the video
Maybe. I
tells
don't
it.
know.
The
Yeah, I think
video
so.
is there,
I
so we're
believe
looking at the
so.
video. We see that something happened,
It's-
and I just think that look, I agree with you. She seemed a little bit going over the top with the yelling, but she may have been afraid. I don't think that
She
race
didn't look
was
it.
a part of it
Well, let me say this, right? Let me
in the
say
way
this.
that they're saying it. Like they're trying to say that she was trying to call somebody over to attack them, but I don't think she was. I think she was just trying to get the bike, and she was.
Let me
I don't
say
think she
this.
wanted
as the-
them to be
as the-
attacked
as-
or anything
Let me say
like
this
that.
as the black man on the
Maybe
show.
I'm
right
jumping
now.
too far now and making.
Let's hear.
Listen,
Let's hear
no,
from
listen,
Memphis. What do you
listen.
want to
Go
say?
ahead, yeah,
man?
what do you
Because
think?
it's like you're missing the point.
I'm-
Missing the bigger.
You're
What I'm trying to
pass.
say
That-
is, I think you're wrong by making that the point. Is my point.
You don't know where I'm going with this.
Let's hear him make his point.
Yeah,
The
let's make his
point
point
is-
first.
She was not in any type of danger. If you just look at the video, one of the guys is on his phone texting. The guy that she's trying to take the bike from, he's like,
She didn't seem to be
really,
in danger.
really, what are you doing? Like,
I don't think she
really
was in
stop.
danger.
And she's the only one raising
So
her
why she
octave
yelling for
level
help?
She
using a white.
may have thought she was in danger.
She knows she wasn't in danger. She know,
Come
in
on,
broad
Tomcat.
daylight, it's like people everywhere walking
on,
by.
Tomcat.
That lady was
What?
not in danger. She
Come on,
just a white.
Tomcat.
She's another American white
better
woman
than
that
that.
want to cry and holler when it
Why
comes
is
like
it about race? I don't
because
understand.
that's what she did. It was a white woman
I
and
don't
a
understand
group of
why it's
black
about
men.
race.
Because TK, because you live in a world of make believe or something, man. That's why you don't see it.
Oh, I
It's
I
clear
see
that
it.
this-
And I was right because I said you were going to make this about the point, and you tried to
Because
dance
that's the-
around it,
listen,
and then you
that's
came
the-
right back to
because
it and
the
played the
point
race
is
card again.
the-
Boom!
the police could have.
We're not supposed to talk about race on
No.
this show, but you went right to it. This story isn't even about race, but boom, we're talking about race.
Are you
It's
out of your
not.
mind?
It's not.
How is this story not about race?
It's only
It's
about
a
race
white
because
woman.
you looked at the video and saw they had a different race. So you were like, ooh,
What the
it's
fuck
about
are you
race.
talking about?
Look at this guy.
What the fuck is he talking about? Because I looked at the video and I saw one white woman
That's right.
and black men.
Race.
How is it not about race, TK?
I see
Are they
people
Martians?
fighting
are they
over
green?
a bike.
blue-
I see two
blue-
people
are
fighting
they
over a
colored
bike.
like the fucking
I'm glad I'm not
marshmallows
in
and
this one.
shit in the cereal? What the hell are you talking about?
I just said it.
It's
I
you
just said
cannot
it.
you cannot
I see
be
two
naive.
people fighting over a bike.
And it's a
You
white
see
woman
two
and
different
black.
color people. That's how you
are
see,
are they
and that's
both-
what I see.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I just said it.
Are they if the guy she talking to white?
He's black.
So how do you not see race?
I see two people arguing over a bike.
Is
I
this
see
the show
two
now?
people
Oh, you guys
arguing
keep-
over a
What the fuck
bike
are
right
you
now on
talking
this fucking show.
I do.
Right.
And
Let's,
it's the same
let's-
thing
Let's
going
change the
on.
subject because
All
we
right,
ain't going nowhere.
I would like to put a bow on this. I think we should pick our battles. If I had to give this woman any advice, I would just say, hey, it sounds like when I read on the story, she ended up getting a different bike and she rode off and she still had a bike. So it's like at the end of the day, pick your battles. Is it worth acting like a child. Really, it seemed very
Right.
childish.
It did.
Yeah, I mean,
On
boys
both- on
coulda
both
got
sides.
killed that day.
Those boys probably could have been like, "Hey, this woman's fucking out of her mind. She must be on her period or whatever. Let's just
Who gives a fuck?
let's just leave her alone." You
Who
know,
gives a fuck if she
He
on her
didn't mean
period?
that.
She pregnant? Who
they
gives a
both
fuck?
they
Who gives
both.
a
I
fuck?
just-
What I'm saying is
Who
they
gives a
both
fuck?
should probably choose your battles.
No,
We're
fuck
sitting here
that.
fighting over a fucking bike.
All right.
Like, give me
Exactly.
a fucking
And if she
break.
felt that she was threatened, she should have went around them. If she was threatened by a black man, she should have just went somewhere else or waited till they walked away or whatever the fuck. And easy
love
said
it.
and done. That's picking your battle.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about something fun.
Sure. Yeah, I agree.
Like going.
But that
to
was a good one, though. Isn't that what you guys want?
Going to
Fucking-
space.
You want us to fight, right?
That was fun.
Fucking
There you
America,
go.
man.
That was fun.
That was America.
It was fun to me. See?
There you go.
All right, let's move on.
TK liked it.
Next topic. Let's talk about spaceships. I don't think we could argue over this. It's always fun to
I
see
don't
a
know.
spaceship go up in the air, unless of
Agreed.
course it's the what was the Challenger? That one didn't work out. So
No.
Oh, the one
that
with
was a
Chrissy McCall.
elementary
We
school.
actually had a school named after her, yeah, for a while. They changed it, though.
well, the story is
My kids
this:
do it, too.
4 private astronauts are in orbit now, following the success of the launch of Axiom Mission 2,
Okay.
the second all-private astronaut mission to the International Space Station.
Fun.
It was awesome.
And you saw it live, Tomcat?
Yeah, I sat there and watched it at the house, and it was awesome. They had a split screen, and they showed this thing taking off from the pad. Boosh goes up, and after the first stage disconnects from it, this first stage, which is the whole part except for the top piece, falls straight back down to the exact same freaking spot right there and lands like zzz, bing, like a
Really?
needle sticking straight up.
That's
And on the
dope.
left side of the screen, you see that. And then on the right side of the screen, you see the pod going up, and you see all these views of the astronauts on the inside. They're just fucking chilling. And then when it gets up into low Earth orbit, boom, they immediately start playing with their harnesses. The harnesses are floating around. They got little snuggies in there. They're moving little stuffy animals around and shit. It was amazing
Were they
to
smoking
see.
pot?
Maybe when they get up there,
That's
They were
sweet.
high, that's for
they
sure.
call moon rocks.
That's
what they
sweet.
smoke. Up
I don't
there.
think you can get
Yes.
high in space.
I want some. Why not?
I don't know if they'd
I
let
don't know,
you do
man. I
that. You
think
could get
it,
all freak
I
out. But
think
this
it'll
was
fuck with
amazing
you
right
in
here.
some
Look,
kind
it's
of way.
taking off. You can see the Space Coast
I'd
right
like to-
there.
I'd like to find out.
Florida, baby, represent.
That's fun.
And
You know what
then-
my concern would be is when you take a dump up in space.
Yeah, where's it go?
Like, does it fly up and possibly hit you in the face?
What if it comes
No,
back?
I
How do
think
you-
it
how
goes
do
in
you-
a
Well,
vacuum
they
sealed bag.
repatriate it and they
is
eat it.
Is it harder?
No, they make it into cookies.
Is
And
it
then you eat
harder? Because there's no gravity to help it come out. Like your muscles are pushing, but it's like,
You get
is
constipated
there
in
anything
space?
fighting there? I don't know.
The fucking 0G diarrhea is the worst.
Oh God.
What I find interesting
It's
as
like
I
orange juice.
read on this story here, it looks like they're meeting people up there. The crew that I spoke about, the 4 private astronauts, once they get up there, which looks like it's happening today, they're being welcomed by Expedition 69 crew members.
All 69.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's going down, baby.
Now we know what they're doing up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I ain't
It's the
shitting.
world's most expensive orgy.
Space orgy.
Right.
So
I
some
bet that's what they're doing.
some NASA astronauts. Yeah, we talked about
Keyword
taking
ass.
the astronauts.
NASA.
Oh, there, look
Look at
on
them.
the left is Saudi Arabia's first astronaut, part of their plan to send all women
Oh,
up there
word?
one at a time.
Oh wow.
She's showing too much of her face.
I
Right?
thought you were saving that for the news.
I'll bring it out.
Oh man. Well, hopefully, good luck. I hope they all come home safe.
Yeah, true.
I would like to ask the panel this because I do find this.
Oh, we're a panel.
I find this kind of odd.
I like it.
The Outcast panel, I'm calling. it.
Hey.
Yeah, that work.
Panel.
Yeah.
I like that.
But we went to space or the moon in 1969.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't been back, but now we're sending regular citizens up into space. Well, why do you think we haven't gone back, Tomcat? I'll ask you. We go in 1969. Now we've advanced so much with our technology. Why do you think we wouldn't go back?
One word. Aliens. The fucking aliens, man. Dark side of the moon, bro.
They told us
we're afraid
don't
of them?
fucking do it. They
Seriously,
told
do you
us.
think that? I mean, I know you guys watch Ancient Aliens on History Channel.
Ancient alien theorists say
You know what?
yes.
The thing is, there's some shit on the other side because the moon, right? You only
Dark
ever,
side of the moon.
Dark side of the moon. You only ever see one side of the moon because the moon and the Earth are caught in like this little dance where they're basically just facing each other the entire time as they spin. You never see the moon spin around.
Right.
So they say on the other side of that moon, there's like alien ships, alien bases. That's what they said that they found on the first Apollo missions. Crazy shit like that, right? And they saw things out the window. So yeah, I know I'm a bit of an alien thing, but I think they're racing to get there now to build their own bases up there. And
Why got to be about race?
Honestly, I think they already. Hey, that's hilarious.
That's a good one.
But I gotta say, I think they already got the technology. I think they already have the fucking space who's and what's it's in the ships and shit, and they've already, that's what's given them, you know, our technology has gone so fast. But I think now they're using it to go back up there in a race to get the other shit that's up there.
Yeah, well, I think one of the things that's extremely peculiar about the moon is that although it has many craters just like the Earth does from impacts, they all seem to be the same depth.
See, they say the
There's
moon
none
is
deeper
hollow
and it rings when
they land on it.
Yeah. They said it rung
Smells
like a
cheese.
bell.
No, that's the last part. Don't listen to that. I was just joking. But
is it the border?
the weird one, and there's lots of weird things about the moon. But one of the, I think the fact that it's so big, and when you look at it, I always say this to my girlfriend. She says I'm crazy, but when you look at the moon and the sun from where we are, they're the exact same size. Yet the moon is so close to us, and the sun is so far away. So the size of the moon, even though it's really big for our planet, it's perfect because when we look at it, it is the exact same size as the sun in the sky. So that when they do the fucking chicken,
it's an
we don't
eclipse.
we don't get roasted.
Yeah, we get the eclipse and shit like that.
So maybe that, but that's weird. I find that weird.
Well, yeah, it's definitely. I mean, either that or we just live in the most perfect fucking time and space of this planet and its moon. Like,
well, the universe is old enough,
'cause they say
but
it's
a lot of
moving
people
away.
say that the Earth's age is something like 200 and something billion years old.
no,
and
Christian said it's 5,000. So
and the
get
yes,
it
they,
right.
they,
Get it
well,
right.
I don't know about that. Anyways, but this dude said that is a guy that's a biologist said that there's no way that our DNA could have evolved to where we are in the time of Earth's
history
lifespan. They say they know Earth's lifespan by testing the crust and all the shit, the crustiness.
Right.
So they test it. They say Earth is so many 200 something billion years old, and this guy's saying that there's not enough. That isn't enough time for us to evolve into what we are. So we were
200 billion years ain't enough
I
time.
believe in
We're
panspermia.
science,
I don't
yeah.
know about directed panspermia. You know what that is, Gentry?
No, what's that?
Panspermia.
You get all the sperms in a pan, you wash it up, snort it. No, panspermia is when life
Look
is
at this
seeded.
guy.
Life is seeded on
pineapple
our
juice?
planet through asteroids
yeah,
and shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Directed
Sure.
panspermia would be like an alien sending it here, but panspermia is just the universe just through time,
It's throwing
water,
shit out.
and life. It comes here and it's seeded. That's what I believe.
Well,
in.
I think the universe has blessed us during
We're
the time
stars, baby. We're
we've been
stars.
alive because we grew up.
We're all made of it.
born in the 70s. A lot of us grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and we're blessed to hear a lot of great music.
Sure.
70s were the best though.
One of the voices and some of the hottest legs you'll ever see. We must pay homage as the news has just come down today
Terrible.
that the lovely and talented Tina Turner has died at the age of 83. There's her voice right there.
Yeah.
And what a voice.
Tina Turner.
legs.
Yeah, she did have the greatest legs.
Tina Turner was a very beautiful woman.
She was.
Entirely,
She was
yeah.
strong.
In and out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
awesome.
and
whole-
strong as a motherfucker.
Her entire aura was just amazing. She was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She said, "Fuck y'all, I'm getting out of here."
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, she had a lot of great hits. The best, also maybe her biggest hit was this one here. I guess that's not
Well,
it.
we just heard that
We
one.
just heard that one. That's
Simply the best.
What are
simply
you
the
laughing
best.
at?
That's it.
Why are you laughing, Ramo?
We're having bad luck with trying to play What's Love.
know,
Got
Raymond.
to
We
Do.
what's
broke
going
our Puerto Rican. What is going on over there?
Is Ramo okay?
Yeah, he over there.
He's breathing?
tickling himself.
I'm good.
What's funny, dude?
Laughing.
You
Go.
laughing at Tina Turner?
No, I
I'm
love
just
her.
fucking
I
with
think
you.
he was.
I'm just
I
fucking
love
with you.
Tina Turner.
Just
Nah,
laughing through
he's-
our obituary here.
Yeah, he was.
No.
Making
Fucking
right
guy.
in her head. Yeah, he was.
Back to the
Are you
music.
laughing
Sorry,
because-
Gentry.
Are you laughing because you didn't put her on your death list?
No.
I think that's what it is.
We're gonna get some hate mail for this one.
Yeah,
no.
bro.
She's
Not
the
at
queen
all.
of rock and roll.
It has nothing
Yes,
to
she
do with
is.
her.
What you
Go ahead.
laughing at?
Please continue.
Quiet, quiet.
Says here that she's sold more than 180 million albums, 12 Grammy Awards. That's
Damn.
amazing. Wow, I didn't know that. 12 Grammy Awards, sold out stadium tours around the world. And she took a lot of hits and kept on going.
Oh, that's fucked up.
She sure did.
What?
She
You hear what he said?
Is that
You
a
didn't
Ike
hear
Turner
what he
joke?
said. You didn't catch that?
I
He
did.
said
That's fucked up, dude.
twice.
She just passed today. God damn,
Well, I
Gentry.
mean, I'm not going to be the first or last one to throw in an Ike
What
Turner.
a
I don't
jack-
know.
I mean, she had a
Too
lot of hits,
soon?
Well, he
both
said-
on the radio
well,
and in the
that's
house.
what I was laughing at because he said this was one of her biggest hits, and I was gonna say not according to Ike.
You fucking asshole.
Well, you know she got that St. Louis connect though, because Ike Ike Turner from the Loop.
No, and that's sad. That is sad. Abuse
Yeah.
is terrible in any manner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
not
That's
laughing
Stop
at
beating
that.
your dick then, Ramo.
No, he likes it. He enjoys it.
Oh, so some people say that a woman likes when a man smack her upside the head too. So you shouldn't do that either.
Oh,
We need that on a
maybe-
T-shirt.
Maybe upside the ass once in a while when you getting
well.
freaky, but not in the head, though. Come on, that's not cool.
She was born Anna Mae Bullock,
Yeah.
November 26, 1939. Do you
Any
know?
relation to Sandra Bullock?
Do you know what state she was born
They
in?
look just
Mississippi.
alike.
Nope.
No, she born in Tennessee.
She was born in Nutbush.
Tennessee.
There's a joke
Nut-
there, but that's low hanging fruit, right, Ramo?
It sure is.
She was born in Nutbush,
Depends on which
Tennessee.
Yep.
She became famous in the late 60s as the singer of the Ike and Tina Turner Review.
one. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She
I
ended up
remember
leaving her husband, Ike Turner, following years of physical and emotional abuse.
that. Yeah, he
Never
was
heard about
hard
that.
on her. He
Yeah, it was
was.
pretty bad.
She had one of the greatest comebacks in pop history, scoring massive hits in the 80s, such
I remember
as
that.
What's Love Got to Do with It,
Mm-hmm.
Private Dancer, and the one we played the best.
I'm your private dancer, dancing for money.
I bet that was a huge hit in strip clubs.
Oh, you know it is.
That one definitely is.
You know what?
That one definitely was.
I bet you that some strippers gonna dance to it tonight. I guarantee you. What do you think they gonna do who gonna do it in Mons Venus? Not saying y'all know a stripper or two. in Mons
I
Venus.
don't know.
Lookers maybe.
Beavis and Butthead. I like it.
Yeah, I think she really was very talented.
She was.
What's
Incredible.
Love Got to Do with It? It's probably my favorite song that she ever had.
That's
She
a,
sang with a lot of passion.
She did.
She was great.
Great dancing.
Remember the Thunderdome song?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Thunderdome.
And
song.
she was a good actress too. Like,
Yeah, she was in that movie, too.
Yeah, she was in it.
Yeah. What's the name of the movie? What is it? The damn. What's the name of that movie?
The name of the movie?
Thunderdome.
Yeah, no, but
Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Mad
That
Max,
is
yeah.
Mad Max.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take it
that's
to
what it is. Yeah, Mad
Thunderdome.
Max. Yeah, Thunderdome.
It says here she was also in Last Action Hero.
Yeah.
Really?
And there was a movie that was about her life that came
Yes.
out in 1993 called What's Love Got,
Got
to Do with It.
it. I remember
Yeah, it was
that. And
Angela
she starred
Bassett
in it.
and Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Eat the cake, anime.
Well,
If you down, I'ma kill you.
nobody here of any of the
Fucked up.
Outcasts picked her to die in our
We
death
did
pool.
not.
So far, no one has scored a death so far, which I
I
guess
like that. I like that.
which I guess is a good thing.
It
Yeah.
is. It's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm glad that happened.
All right, let's move on to our next topic. Let's see here. We got some juicy things to get to.
Hey.
Let's get to this
Better wipe
topic
good, man.
right
Just wet
here. How about we talk about we're here in the Sunshine State. The Outcast broadcasts here from the Sunshine State. But according to some people, we should not be traveling to Florida this summer.
Because we're already here.
The NAACP, we covered this story about a month ago where the local chapter here said stay away from Florida because it's full of MAGA hat-wearing racists and that you shouldn't come to the Sunshine State. Stay away. Now DeSantis says he's going to run for president, and Hillary Clinton says ultra MAGA Florida. They're homophobes down here in Florida.
That's you guys.
It's true.
They don't like black people.
That's true too.
And we
That's
have,
Memphis.
let's go to MSNBC. We have an MSNBC clip here where Aisha Mills says Florida is she says that it's a terrorist state here.
Joy and peace and restoration. And to be reminded that actually this is getting to the point where Florida is about to be a terrorist state to many of us here in America. Certainly as a lesbian, as a black woman, I don't want to have anything to do with the place.
She doesn't want to have anything
So she's
to
a
do.
lesbian
And she's black.
Yeah.
She's light skinned.
She is light skinned.
She is good. She's cute.
I have a hard time
She's cute
believing
as
she's a
lesbian.
lesbian
All
or
right,
she's
calm
black.
down, calm
I'm looking
down.
at her
Because
now.
at first she said as a lesbian. Okay. It's like,
Jackass.
Just kidding.
He'd hit her. No.
She's pretty.
You know, I mean, isn't it already illegal to be transgender in Florida?
yeah.
It's illegal. Like you go to jail.
That's
Get
what
the
I heard.
fuck out of here.
Isn't it
illegal?
like illegal?
No,
It's
to,
illegal to dress up like
It's
to
a-
dress drag.
is it
It's
illegal?
illegal to dress drag.
Hold on.
No.
Isn't it illegal
I think
to,
that's in Tennessee.
Hold on. Isn't it
No.
illegal to teach African American studies in school?
Let me ask this question. What does the
You mean American history?
what does the
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking
NAACP
about?
have to do with LGBTQ though?
What?
Like when they made the
Florida's
announcement,
being attacked by multiple
saying.
people.
here's
I'm
the
just
thing
saying.
about that. It came like a day after Ron DeSantis announced that he's running for president. So you kind of see what I'm going here? with
No,
this?
he's been doing shit like for the past 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Here's
that
my
people have been
question.
saying
Here's
that.
They've been
another
doing a lot
question.
of wild
Get out of
shit.
your little chamber, dog.
Oh,
Let's
is it
move
okay?
on.
Well, here's the question: if the
Let's move
chair of the NAACP lives in Tampa,
Huh?
the chair of the NAACP, he lives in Tampa. Well, he lives in Tampa, so it must not be that bad. If he lives in Tampa,
Well, he knows firsthand.
That's true.
well, shouldn't he leave? If it's so bad for people, is he telling black? And when
Maybe-
they asked him that, he said, "We're not telling people to leave." He
Sure,
said,
sure.
"But we're telling people not to come here." If
That-
Florida
right.
is a
Well, he said-
terrorist
he-
state,
There
he
you
said
go.
it-
There you go. Because maybe they want to stay and make it a better place before they invite.
so
their
shouldn't
friends
they
and
be
family
telling
Well,
all
they
the
said
other
they-
people
they
to
didn't
come
say-
here? And let me also
No,
say this:
until they
per the
make it a
Florida
better
Chamber of
place.
Commerce, Florida is the #1 state for black-owned businesses,
Sure,
#2 for Hispanic, and
Sure.
#2 for women. So
Sure.
how is it bad for black people?
sure.
How's that possible? How can two
in
things be
other
true?
ways, because
That's
dude,
'cause it's
there could
always
be,
like that.
They're not freaking. They don't coincide with each other.
How's
like they can be
that
two different
possible?
things. Because
How could-
businesses are businesses. You can open businesses no matter what you are, who you are. Okay, but that still doesn't mean that if you're walking down the street, somebody is going to be more offensive to you, or you could be more profiled because you're a minority or you're black. Even if you own a fucking business,
I think you are likely to be very successful in Florida if you're
you
black.
can be. You can be sure.
I think you can
I'm
be.
not saying you
I
can't.
mean, for someone who's
It's
lived in
crazy.
several
You can.
different
Crazy talk.
You
states,
can.
It seems like
you
to
can
me.
be successful anywhere.
You
It don't
can.
matter if it's
And
Florida. It don't matter if it's
Yeah.
Texas, California, or
Yeah,
fucking
no,
Washington
we're not
State.
saying it's
It don't
impossible.
matter.
Right.
I mean, my thing is this. You know, they didn't say.
Why would you
boy-
single out a state like that and to talk like that?
Well, hear me out.
Because they feel attacked
because
by the
what's
governor.
going on with what DeSantis has been doing.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, like,
They
and
feel
there are other,
attacked.
but listen, Texas and Tennessee are trying to catch up with Florida right now, and DeSantis is a danger to this country.
Well, I asked before, what is it specifically, the policy that you think is a danger to this country?
Well, one, when you don't teach your own history, you know what they say: people don't know their history is bound to repeat themselves.
Well, not only that.
And I just want to know, what is it about DeSantis that he has? What's he afraid of? African American history. What has he got against that?
What
What is he? What is he? You know what I'm saying? What is he? What is
So
he?
what is the policy
all
that?
that stuff.
What is
I
the
mean-
policy?
Dude, do you not pay attention?
Right.
There's
I'm
all kind of
asking
shit
a question.
He's taking
You're
over
not answering it.
schools and shut them down and turning.
He's
them into
shutting
shit.
down schools.
They all kind of shit. He's trying to take over the fucking athletic department across the country. I
He's
mean,
taking
across,
over athletic
across the state.
departments
He's trying to. They're
across
writing
the country.
legislation.
You
for
know,
it. All kind of shit.
You know,
dude. There's all kind of
DeSantis,
shit going on.
All right, well, that sounds bad.
You know, DeSantis just cost the city of right outside Orlando $1 billion because Disney pulled the plug on $1 billion project.
Well, let me tell you
was in
about
the
that.
works.
That project
And not
was
only-
already going to not go through. That they were already not going to go through with that project, and they only announced that to try to make DeSantis look bad. That project
He
was
already
not
look
going
bad.
through.
Shit. He still ain't took care of freaking Fort Lauderdale. They still got most of the places
They're
still
all
underwater. Ain't got
flooded, dude.
power.
We're still
Meanwhile,
getting
he's spending
freaking
our
sugar
tax dollars,
water.
which is what he just signed us a few days ago, to where now anybody works in the state in
Can't
the state
even
office,
breathe in
they
Southwest
can they
Florida.
can literally
It's
go off.
great out here. I just went
Hold on,
swimming at the beach yesterday. It was
Achoo!
beautiful.
Not without sneezing. If you got allergies, you're fucked.
Yeah,
That's-
red
The
tide
red
ain't no
tide,
hell?
joke.
the red tide
Red
sucks
tide ain't no
out here.
joke.
That's
Red
his
tide
fault.
ain't no- He the governor,
It
ain't
has
he?
a lot to do with
He the governor of the
Oh,
state of
boy.
Florida.
The state.
The red tide is his fault.
he
There's
the
a lot
governor.
to do with
the
going on
sta-
in the
Red
state.
Tide, which we've had since way before he was
But,
ever our governor.
if you take the job,
Sure.
and no
if
one
they're-
knows how to get rid of it.
Sure
Wait,
they
hold
do.
on.
fault.
Hold
Sure
on,
they
hold
do.
on. Hear me out.
I'm hearing you, but I'm talking
No,
too.
Sure they
No,
do.
listen.
Stop taking money
No
from
one's
the sugar
listening to
company
me.
If you take
and
the
let
job
the water
and
go
things need
elsewhere.
to be fixed, that means you took the job that is on your responsibility to fix it.
So,
Yeah.
So
you
the
got him
state
on
of
the Red
Florida-
Tide. What else?
The state of Florida is his responsibility,
Red Tide.
and Red
All right.
Tide is a part of it.
That's really not
It-
a big
it-
enough reason for me to hate him. Sorry.
I didn't say to hate
No,
him.
nobody hates
I
him.
don't
Well,
think
I
you
was
guys
just
are
tripping with that
that
I was just
shit.
trying to understand
Now,
your
okay.
position, why you hate him so much. You guys are visceral. You hate this guy. What is the
I-
policy,
listen,
though?
I don't hate
What
anybody
did
'cause
he do
nobody's-
to people
I-
you know besides really give us a lot of
you
freedom
know what?
and
I
allow
can-
businesses
hold
to
on.
get started?
Because-
And I told you
Freedom.
that this is the number
But
one
you
state
only,
for black-owned
but
businesses.
TK, you
Freedom
only
if you're
see
not-
things in a very microscopic way. You don't see a big picture, and you don't listen to what
He
people are
doesn't see
saying.
the
You always
Yeah, he doesn't
attack
see
me when you don't have anything to say about the
I-
issues. It's
I was
so
li-
tired. It's
I
so
was literally-
old, dude.
I'm literally
Oh my
about to
God.
give. I'm about to
We
give you.
just
some-
told- we just gave you like 5 of them, motherfucking. You're
You didn't
like,
wanna listen.
Oh, no, that didn't
I
happen.
give you
Oh, no,
another
this
one.
I did
was-
not.
oh, I didn't
You
look at this.
said
Oh,
that. You said he caused the red tide.
Never
That
mind.
one
Hold
I
on.
don't
I
have a
didn't say
problem
he
I
with.
give you
caused
one
shit.
right now. I
You
give you
also
one.
He's
said,
not
listen, you
worried
said he
about
shut
it.
down
He's not
schools.
fixing shit.
I don't
Hold on.
agree with you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You said
I got one there to take.
He's
I'm trying to
He's
talk.
taking a
Dude,
moment.
how could I ever
directs
make
me-
a position
You
when you don't let me
agree
talk?
with it. It's
It
a
direct-
fact.
hold
He
on.
did it. I
Hold
don't
on.
care
You
if
guys
agree
can't
or
all
not.
talk.
Hold on. This
No, you
directs.
mean I can't talk?
This directs me personally. My fraternity, Black historic fraternity. DeSantis is now kicking all of us out of university. This directs me personally, even though I pledged and went to school in Tennessee. We have chapters all over the world.
What he did to the
Wow.
Over
teachers
the
union,
world.
he's fucking the teachers
He-
union
so,
over. 'cause
that's
they
what I'm
don't
saying.
vote for him.
What did he do to the teachers union?
This
He
is
pretty
what
much
I'm
shut
saying.
it the fuck
What
down.
He
is
shut
it
down the
about?
teachers union. Yeah, we don't want teachers unions in this fucking
One
state.
thing I
Fuck
heard
that.
from my sister, who is a teacher, she said that she got a raise last year, and she's a Democrat, and
I like his policies.
She
let me just say.
she was happy to know that she got a raise.
I'm sorry that happened
I'm
at the
asking,
college, but
what is
I
it-
like his
what-
policies.
What is it about Black people that Ron DeSantis does not want everybody to learn our history? Because
Where
if that's
is he taking your history? How does he not
next,
want
next
people
subject,
to learn?
let's
Yeah,
let's move on.
he's
Let's
obviously
move
not-
on.
he's not
Shutting
gonna
down
do
the
That's-
that.
debate again when you
You
can't
haven't even
shut down
answered
the
it.
debate
You're
again.
not-
You'll
It's-
never
it's-
see me shut down the debate.
No, it's not.
ever.
You have to.
Because he's
Remember
not
that.
debating. He's
hold
just
on.
freaking talking
Pardon,
shit.
pardon me, Ramo.
Good
In order
Lord.
to have a debate, you have to respond.
And back with facts.
And if I'm
None.
asking, if I ask you a question, and I ask a simple question, you
What's the
try.
question?
I ask you. I'll ask it one more time. What is it about Ron DeSantis where he's afraid of everybody learning African American history?
I just told you he's not doing that.
Next
let
subject.
me read
Next
the
subject.
transcript here. It's, I am reading this from PBS.
Let's go.
This is PBS. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis defended his administration's decision to block a course on African American studies from the state's public schools. He said teaching Black history is required in Florida schools, but the advanced placement course amounted to indoctrination. The fight is just the latest in the ongoing identity and culture war in Florida that has become the hallmark of DeSantis' agenda. This
I read
according
that.
to the PBS.
I read that
DeSantis,
already.
like,
So I
this
know.
shit ain't
So
even
I
got
already
nothing-
know.
this
I
shit ain't
read
even
that already.
bothering
So I
him.
already know the
What he
difference
fucking
between
with trans people?
You
Trans
are-
people
you
ain't
are-
fucking with him.
You're only talking to people who don't read into the articles
What are you
like I
talking
do.
about?
And I
don't
read into
talk
the
to
article.
anybody
He's-
who don't know what the hell
You're
they talking
talking
about.
over me, goddammit.
You
It pisses
talk
me
over
off,
me,
dude.
so cool it out. Cool it out. You ain't the only person that can yell.
Then talk to yourself.
Move on to the next subject. You ain't the only one that can raise the octave levels. I can do it just as well, if not more.
You don't want to hear my point?
You don't wanna-
want to have anyone
You
to
don't
debate
have,
with?
TK, you don't
Then
have
don't
answers.
have to
If-
worry about debating. You
Listen,
just want to talk
if
over
somebody
me?
asks a question, just give a
just
simple
talking
answer.
over me.
You cannot ask a question with a question.
Would you like me to answer the question?
You didn't even
Please,
answer
Tomcat. Let's hear what Tomcat has to say.
it. Answer
go
the
ahead.
question. I
Go
just
ahead.
asked him one
You
question.
You read further into the article,
Okay, go ahead.
Tomcat. What have you found?
You just read it, Gentry. They're not blocking African American studies. They're not telling you can't learn about slavery. He's saying that AP course, which is a course that is advanced studies, amounts to indoctrination. He's pushing back on it because it's talking about things where he's saying that he feels like it's making white people feel like they're oppressors and Black people feel like they're victims. So he's pushing back on
So
that.
what the fuck? So why have they been taking?
Why can't I have my opinion on that?
No, I'm asking the question. Why have they been removing all African American material out of middle schools, elementary schools, and high schools in this state this year?
I don't agree with that.
Today, no, you.
Find
I
the
hope-
article that says that.
TK, it's literally everywhere.
Find the article that says they're removing
TK,
black
this has been
history
on Fox
out of
News.
schools.
It's been on CNN. It's been on MSNBC.
You know what I mean?
It was
I
a
know,
trending
I
topic
know.
on
No
Twitter
one can
for
ask
like
any
a week.
questions. No one can ask any questions.
All right, man.
Right?
All right, man. You don't get it. That's
Pay
okay.
attention.
You don't get it.
Let's hear from somebody else who feels like the white man really is in for a reckoning here. This is on YouTube. This is something that should get us fired up even more for the show. Let's see.
All this nonsense, homelessness, and all this other garbage y'all talk about, police violence and all this stuff, don't nobody care about that.
Nobody cares.
Don't nobody real care about that. We care about our reparations, and we have to put white people on notice.
And there it is.
And there it is.
What the hell is that?
That our foreparents and us, we didn't work for free and underpaid and all this nonsense, and the white folks get away with it, and they talk about the great city they're building. No, we want our reparations. $3 million per person.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
$3 million per person right here in this city. That's the only thing black people got to care about.
3 million person reparation.
What is that?
So this is a guy in Tampa that is talking to the panel in Tampa, Florida. And he's asking for $3 million in reparations, which is odd because Florida is, of course, hostile to black people. So
It is. You'll never get it. You'll never get that.
So.
A
bold strategy, Cotton.
Very bold.
He's a born Floridian, so he definitely won't get it. Definitely won't get it.
It's just
the big picture, man.
Well, I love Florida. I'm happy to be here. I mean, I figure there's 50 states and you could find one you love and go to it.
Come on, man.
I've lived in several of them.
And stop being in one and bitching about it. How about that would be fun for you?
Or
you could find one you liked.
Or you can leave out of one state and go to other states and actually learn and open your mind more to different things than
and
what
fight
you know.
with people
because you
who are different than you.
haven't been anywhere else to actually have a conversation
and
see how other people live and form a better opinion versus what you've always
You don't want to
known.
listen to my opinion.
Now another person on the floor, or you can hang out and teach people and make it a better place for everybody. And that's what we're trying to do here.
And that's, I think, also where people get kind of annoyed because it's like, I don't want to be taught.
That's the problem.
You need to be.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Well, let me just tell you.
Anybody who says they don't
I
want to be taught
by you.
Listen, that's the thing.
I'll do my own research.
No.
See,
That makes no sense.
But I appreciate it though. But thanks for the class option. No, I appreciate it.
Sorry.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the AP course on bullshit.
Okay.
No, I'll choose another course.
Let's talk about something fun. We did say that summer is coming. That's right. This weekend is Memorial Day weekend. Nice 3 days to barbecue, sit back, put on a bathing suit, maybe drink a cold beer, and listen to some good music. This summer, a lot of big tours. Billboard put out their biggest concerts and music festivals of the summer. You guys plan on going to see any music festivals this summer?
I'd love to.
I am.
Who are you planning on seeing, Memphis?
I'm planning. I already bought tickets. Going to see Snoop, Wiz, Too Short.
Nice.
Going to see Paramore in Toronto next week.
Nice.
And because I haven't been in shows in a while, and so I'm like, fuck this. For other reasons, I'm like, I've rediscovered my old self in a lot of ways and certain things, and so I'm just gonna like start disappearing and just vanishing and doing shit that I really love
Paramore is, I guess, opening up for Taylor Swift. Are you going to see Taylor Swift too, or is it just
it's
Paramore?
Paramore
That's too
show.
expensive, man. Tickets are like $20,000.
Yeah, I would never go see Taylor Swift.
My daughter
at
went
all.
to see. She's a talented girl. What do you
She
mean?
is talented, but fuck that.
20
You
grand.
made a living off of writing songs about dudes who dumped your ass and playing on fucking females' heartstrings and shit and made you famous. I ain't knocking the hustle at one bit. I'm just saying it's trash. Because if a man did that shit like, oh, I'm going to break up with like 9 chicks and I'm going to write songs about that, they going to call his ass trash. Fuck Taylor Swift.
As I look at this list, I'm looking at this list of all the big artists that are hitting the road this summer. One thing has got to stand out to me. We find out Tina Turner died. She looked like she was in great shape.
Yeah.
Great legs.
You mentioned them legs a few times.
She had her legs insured.
We know you've been whacking
Did you know
off
that?
him a couple times.
She's got nice
her
legs.
legs used to be in. She insured her legs because they like her legs were like
Did
the
she?
shit.
She had
Yeah,
the best legs.
boy.
I heard that somewhere.
I ain't gonna lie. If you got it, well, I can't.
For you young bulls out there, all you
You
young
know where I
bulls,
was going with that, Ramo.
you need to look up the What's Love Got to Do with It music video, and you will see the Tina Turner legs that we're talking about.
If you had a chance to get with Tina Turner before she passed, would you do it?
No.
Yeah.
I would.
TK says that about every black
he
girl we
does.
mention
I
on
think
this.
you be
guys
lying,
always
TK.
making it about race.
Well, because I'm just,
Well,
I'm
everybody
not,
don't
it's
say
not about
race.
race, it's about facts. I'm just being factual about what I'm saying, something
That-
factual.
that
Every
is
black
true.
girl we've mentioned,
Not
you
everyone.
have yet to say yes.
That's not true. You said
Name
Halle
one.
Berry.
Hold on.
You
Halle
bang
Berry.
Halle Berry?
Yeah.
Okay, there's
She ain't
one.
been black since Commodores. No.
Well, no, man, you can't use Halle Berry. Who
knew
wouldn't
that
date
was coming.
Halle Berry?
I knew
You
that
gotta,
was
you
coming.
gotta
No,
give
but
her
that-
somebody
she
else.
Counts. She counts.
I mean, no, I'm not saying she don't count. I'm just saying Halle Berry's like the first black woman that people throw
think
to a
you
white
guys-
guy.
I think
You
you
wouldn't
guys
date
are-
Halle Berry? Well, I'll date Halle Berry. No, you gotta find another black woman.
What about Janet Jackson in
There
her,
you
in
go.
her prime?
What-
What about
Yeah.
Janet Jackson in her prime?
I think you guys are bullying Tomcat. And
No, we
it's-
not. We
it's not
kind of
fair.
It's not very nice.
It's not. It's not.
I'm
We all the
I'm
kinda not.
asking a question. Janet Jackson.
Answer the question.
That's all I want to know.
Yeah, Janet Jackson. What's love got to do? What's the
No, that's
sign
that's
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 It's
That's
Tina
Tina
Turner, man.
That's the way love goes.
That's the way love
Yeah,
goes.
yeah,
Yeah,
there you
that's,
go.
that's when she was really hot. Yep.
Oh, that was the Velvet Rope. Velvet Rope, Janet. Do
Well,
y'all?
she's
you-
going to be on tour this summer if you want to see Janet
She was
Jackson.
just in Miami 3 weeks ago.
You guys are
But the thing that
assholes.
really stands out to me, let me get back to my point.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Thank you.
Tina
We love you,
Turner
man.
dies at 83, and it looks like she took pretty good care of herself. But Willie Nelson is going on tour this summer.
Yeah,
I,
that's
I think
insane.
he's like 85
and fucking
and still smoking.
and Tommy Chong is 85 today.
Awesome.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So
We got to
It's
light
that
one up for the both
CBD,
of them.
man. I'm
Is Willie
telling
Nelson
you.
coming to
Do
Florida?
it.
Willie Nelson is going to be on tour this summer. I don't know if he has any dates in Florida. It might be too hot for him.
Oh,
Too hot.
fuck.
It is.
He's
Hot
from
as fuck out here.
Texas.
So what?
Billy-
Texas is way hotter
There's
than
no
Florida.
country for
Is it?
old men out
I've
here.
never been there.
yeah.
I've never been there.
Texas heat is.
If you want to
no
see
joke.
Billy Joel this summer, he's out
Nah,
on concert.
man.
We did the Billy Joel fucking
We
greatest
did.
hits.
That's
Remember
about
the
as much
drunk
as I
guy?
want to hear anything on Billy Joel. We did his album and that shit. It was great on the Vinyl Boys. Definitely check it out. But yeah, I have no desire to see him.
Ed Sheeran. What about Ed Sheeran? Anybody want to see Ed
He's
Sheeran?
a little
was-
weird,
he
but I
was
like
in-
Ed Sheeran.
He was in
But
Tampa
thank God
last
he had that
weekend.
lawsuit because he saved music
Yeah.
creation for everybody with that shit.
If he, if the wife want to go
He was in
see him, then I'll
Tampa
go.
Saturday.
What about Pink?
Was he?
Yeah.
Anybody excited to see Pink?
Me?
One in the pink, one in the stink.
Me. I love me some Pink, boy. Whew, listen, Pink.
I don't like her music.
I like her. I
she's
like.
gonna come
I like her
down
music,
on,
and I
on
like
one of those.
her.
I think
She
she's
does all the
awesome.
When you see
acrobatic
that,
shit.
that shit's sexy as hell, bro.
She's
If you not-
awesome. Yeah, she's a great
bro,
talent.
Pink. Listen, I know people try to look at like Pink. She's gorgeous to me in a lot
I
of ways.
would not
Sure.
see. Pink
Yeah.
is one of those
Pink-
ones
Pink's
that
my
most
girl,
people
and she a
like
Virgo.
Pink. Again, I'm not into Pink.
I like Pink.
Not
And
into
she,
Pink.
hey Ray, and she a Virgo,
Not
yo.
into Pink. Pink
Uh,
doesn't
Metallica.
care. Pink's like, you
Metallica is
fucking
gonna be out.
dirtbag sitting around there talking about me. Fuck you, I'm Pink. I agree. That's true.
Hey,
We are
Metallica has a new album out called
Really?
72 Seasons,
I haven't heard it yet.
and
I
just
wouldn't
came
bang it.
out, and they're out on tour. New Kids on
Rainbow
the
would
Block.
hit it.
What about New Kids on the Block? There's
He'd
going to
hit
be
it.
a
I hit
lot
all
of
four of
Cougars.
them.
Who gonna be on
Oh.
tour with them? I know they were just on tour with New Edition.
I got to take my wife.
Are they
to
doing
that
the tour
shit.
by themselves?
New Kids on the Block. They're
Yes.
going to be
They
at
had a
the
lot of hits.
Rosemont Theater this weekend.
Where?
That's going to be in Northside Chicago.
Yeah, that we can't go to that.
New Kids on the Block had a whole lot of hits.
I got to take my wife to it. If they come to Florida, I have to
Yeah,
take
you
my
gotta
wife.
take the
If
lady
not,
to that one. Yeah, you in trouble. You know, I wish
I'm gonna
Outcast
hear
would
it.
just
I
like,
don't want to hear.
come on, Andre 3000, come on, man, get up. We want y'all back on the road,
What about
baby.
Luke Combs? Anybody like Luke Combs?
Nah. And I like country music, but I'm not a fan.
What about
You
Madonna?
dress like you might like Luke Combs
Hell
right now.
yeah, I do. Shut up, TK. Trying to crack on
Is
you
it weird
motherfuckers.
90s Madonna?
Madonna's calling this tour the Celebration Tour, and
Yeah, I go see Madonna.
it kicks off in July.
If
You
she
know
does
why?
her old shit, I'll go.
You know, I think she will, but you know why? You know why I'm gonna go see Madonna, and I will have to go. I want to go see her in like Red Rocks or some shit because I miss Michael, I miss Prince. I ain't missing fuck.
Do you think she's next?
I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying.
Kind of sounded like you said that.
Stop putting words in my mouth, Ramo. I'm saying I want to go see
Right?
Madonna.
Better words than something else, I guess.
What about and then finally another
up.
band that's out
Girl.
this summer, Foo Fighters. You guys like the Foo Fighters?
Yeah,
A lot of people like them.
I like
Foo
the
Fighters
Foo
are
Fighters.
I'm
shit,
not
man.
one of them.
If they come to Florida, I go. See
You're not, I'm not one of them. Ready, set, negative.
Yeah.
All right, it's come that time. This segment is being brought to you by True Leave, of course, one of the great dispensaries out there. Our man Ramo G, he's a drug dealer, or what do they call you, a bud tender?
Dispenser.
We are a patient consultant.
He's a patient consultant.
I like that definition.
At True Leave, of course, sponsor of our Not So Good News. With
All
our
I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no. You understand?
You understand?
True Leave sponsored news. All right, May 24th, 2023. Tommy Chong's birthday. We just talked
Happy
about that.
birthday.
85 years old.
Yeah.
Bob Dylan, 82. Patty
I like him.
LaBelle, 78 years old.
Oh, she's.
Wow.
Woo! Thank
Priscilla
you, Lord.
Presley, 78, same age as Patty LaBelle. John C. Riley. Anybody know who that is?
Yeah,
Yes,
yes,
Step
yes,
Step-Brothers.
you owe me $10, Tomcat.
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Tomcat said
Did you
nobody was gonna know who he was.
John C.
Are you
Riley.
fucking
put-
kidding me?
Did you put your balls on my drum set?
57 years old, John C. Riley. I also watched a movie with him, Kong Skull Island, over the weekend. It's fucking
Kong.
awesome.
Yes.
Check that out.
Yeah, he's in it too.
Today is International Women's Day for Peace and Disarmament or whatever,
I
but
like
much more importantly, it is Denny's Endless Breakfast Day.
Okay.
And we didn't go?
That's right.
You
Enjoy
guys are
endless
Why am I just
breakfast
not
at
finding
America's
this
Diners
out?
with all the fluffy buttermilk, pancakes, scrambled eggs, and hash browns you can eat starting at only $6.99. It gets better.
deal.
Upgrade your favorite breakfast and mouth-watering, delicious crispy sausage or bacon for an extra 99 cents per serving. There you go, Denny's.
Yeah,
That's your shout out.
Who doesn't love a midday shark?
I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
they still got the little the Grand Slam or whatever you call that thing.
Yeah.
I've been a while, but you know, man, I have to go.
Yes, sir.
This is
after
a
the show
grand
or something.
slam, all right.
Netflix users.
Shut up.
Netflix is officially beginning its crackdown on users who share passwords in the United States.
What?
Bullshit.
That's right.
I know,
The streaming
assholes.
video company on Tuesday said it is now sending out emails to all U.S. subscribers who share passwords with people outside their households as part of a long-planned move to limit password sharing. So
I don't share mine.
they'll charge you too. Like if
Well, I
they
mean, I
think you
share
got another
mine. I
person
mean-
on your
I
account, they said they're gonna hit you with another bill.
How are they going to know? Because one thing I realized,
Yeah.
I've been traveling to Airbnbs when I go on vacation, and a lot of them just have like a TV there with
true.
the Netflix, and you just dial in and you watch your Netflix. How are they going to know that it's
Well,
not me
The
logging in?
company said they swear they're not using tracking data to find out.
They'll probably, it's probably not so much tracking data. It's probably more like watching hours on a particular account.
So we've
at
been being
a
watched.
particular residence.
So we've been spied on.
Yep.
Well, that's you.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can tell that without having a tracking. Like they bill you, or well, you get billed a month.
Get
but
on a
so
VPN,
I'm sure it
virtual
tells.
private
putting-
network.
I'm sure it
So,
tells. They'll still be able
Mom,
to tell how much you
my
watch
in-laws, I'm gonna have to put a VPN on y'all shit. So
for research.
because I share my password with them.
All right.
They probably
Up
do it
next,
for research.
Shelly Rodriguez, I got some video on this one. An unhinged NYC college professor who cursed out an anti-abortion student holds a machete to a Post reporter's neck.
Holy
Apparently,
shit.
this guy came to do a report on her for repping up these students' table, and she came out with a machete. And when he went up to her office, she comes out of the door right here and puts it right on his neck.
Oh,
and then she
shit.
sees that the dude was filming him. She goes back in the house. So
She's like a
apparently
fucking-
She don't play.
She was let go. Yeah, that was in the Bronx right there. and
She's
she
a
was
jack in the box.
she was let go from her position at Hunter College. So that's pretty crazy
You
right
don't
there.
say.
Our boy Michael Jordan. You guys remember Michael
Michael
Jordan?
Jordan.
No.
Yeah, Michael Jordan.
The
He's
guy
a-
who never got swept.
Michael Jordan just spent $3.5 million on a sports car. It is called the Hennessy
How much?
Venom 5. 3.5 mil.
Genesis.
And it's the who?
It's called the Hennessy Venom F5 Roadster.
I've seen
We
those
might have got a
cars.
picture of
What
it
is
maybe.
that?
What do you mean? It's a turbocharged V8 that pumps out 1,800 fucking horsepower.
Damn.
Listen,
Holy
they said
shit.
the hardtop version reached 271 miles an
That's
hour
not
in
the car.
testing, but the company's confident the car can reach 311 miles
I
an
want
hour
to drive that
if it's given
motherfucker.
enough stretch
Where
of
the
road.
fuck's he going?
Is
There's a
that it right
picture
there?
Back to the future.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's
Looks
it.
kinda like
Oh
a
my-
He
Bugatti.
only needs 88
That's
miles.
badass.
There's a
That's
picture
awesome.
with him right there with it. See? Yeah.
Woo! Man, I want that thing.
Look at Michael. Chill.
I don't
Living
like,
his
I don't
best
like
life.
cars like that, but goddamn.
Also, Aaron Rodgers went to the New York Jets.
Yeah, he hurt himself too the other day. He strained his calf or something like that.
He's getting
the
old.
other day. Yeah,
He's
Aaron
getting
Rodgers.
old.
That's the
I would
fucking
drive
news.
this shit. You know, there's a stretch in Texas going into New Mexico that's like maybe 40, 50 mile stretch of just open road where you can gun it.
It's like
I
the,
would
like
put-
the Audubon.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
What's the fastest you've ever gone in a car before, Memphis? Like you driving, not in as a passenger, but
No,
you driving.
me,
the
it
car.
was on the Autobahn, actually. It was like maybe 130.
130. What about you, Ramo? What's the fastest you've ever driven a car?
On the way here, 500 miles an hour.
Yeah, right up the road.
Fucking God.
Yeah, right over the speed bump.
Holy shit.
Ooh,
No,
ouch.
honestly, I did. I think it was like 110 on 65.
I'm in the middle,
Okay,
120.
That's
All right.
I'm
120.
Sure, I'm not kidding. I was going to say 120.
You know, that's really not fast. We just going with the flow of
And it was
traffic.
on
I do know this,
41
right?
too, and I
Pretty
got a
much,
ticket
pretty
for
much.
it. And I got a ticket, so I could probably
didn't go to
find
jail?
that ticket. No, he said he could have taken me to
I
jail.
was
but it
like,
was
wow, he
basically-
didn't take
But
you
it was
in?
basically the first ticket I ever got. So
Oh,
it was like
wow.
when I first.
Yeah, but if you go, what is it, 30
It was
miles
in my mom's
over?
Ford
Yeah.
Probe, so it's just amazing that I got a Ford
You got a
Probe
Ford
up to
Probe up to
120.
120?
That's right.
Nice work.
They're like,
That
now we know you're
motherfucker's-
lying, motherfucker.
It was screaming.
Hey, don't be talking about my boy in these comments either, motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah,
Fuck y'all.
Laker Pillow doesn't know what he's talking about.
Fuck your ass.
He knows what he's talking about.
He likes to go
Bring it back.
fast. He likes to go fast.
He knows exactly
He likes to
what
go
he's talking
fast
about.
and turn
It's just
right.
wrong.
No, turn left.
That's what she
Oh,
said.
is it turn
Hey.
right? Is it turn left?
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the Outcast podcast. We'll see if we can get along a little better next week, but I doubt it.
Nah, we
You know the
lost.
Lakers did get swept. We just not going to end the show without saying that.
LeBron James.
LeBron James got swept.
We'll have an update. Will he retire? We'll find out. I think he wants to play with his son.
Yeah.
Well, not like
That's
that,
weird.
though. That's a little weird.
That is weird.
That is very weird.
We'll be back next week. God's will.